What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jim here, bringing you another Fortnite gameplay commentary, doing a little bit of trios with the boys in this here game. I got Nate and Spencer with me. I'm rocking my Toshi Fushiguro skin. Spencer's got his Sukuna skin on. Nate, I think, is Miles Morales. We're just cruising around, having a good time. We actually got 3 wins last night. We had a ton of fun. We were absolutely buzzing. We played 4 games. We won 3. We went back to back, lost 1, and then got another victory royale with kind of like a last game magic. Everybody was like, "All right, one more," and we went ahead and ripped one more victory off. So a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun in truth. This video isn't at all about the gameplay. This is more so me just doing another one of those Fortnite Ramble videos that I've been talking about. Talking a little bit about sports today. A lot of cool stuff going on in sports right now. For me personally, as everybody knows, I'm a huge St. Louis Blues fan. I used to talk about that a lot on the channel. I think I still have some St. Louis Blues videos posted like way back, from like just post the Cup run, maybe. I don't even remember. But yeah, a lot of fun to be a Blues fan right now. Franchise record 12-game win streak to close out the season. They did drop a couple right before game 82, but then they beat Utah in a huge game. I think it was 6-1 when the game ended. Pretty healthy. We're missing one of our main forwards, but I like our odds in the playoffs. I think if we can eke out maybe 2 wins against the Jets, I think that Dylan Holloway, who's that injured forward I was talking about, can come back, and then I think it's anyone's ball game. And then once we're healthy, I think we can play with anybody in the league. We have a good defense. Goaltending looks good. Forwards have been killing it. I mean, we've been scoring goals at an unbelievable pace lately. So, really exciting time to be a St. Louis Blues fan and a hockey fan in general. These playoffs are shaping off to be really cool. A lot of great teams are in the mix. A lot of new teams are in the mix. I think this is the first time since the expansion that Pittsburgh, New York, and Boston are all missing the playoffs at the same time, which means that some newer teams are in, especially out east. So, again, super cool time to be into hockey right now if you are. If you don't have a team that you follow, might be a good time to get with the Blues, because this was kind of a year where we were maybe looking like we weren't going to make the playoffs at all, and turned it around very dramatically at the end. And we have a lot of young guys that still aren't on the roster yet, like great prospects. So might be trending in the right direction. Might have another cup run this year, and playoffs look like an inevitability the next couple of years. So unless I'm totally off base and I'm just crazy, which is certainly possible. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to sports, but hey, you win some, you lose some, right? So maybe jump on the Blues bandwagon. We'd love to have you. Let's go Blues. In other news, baseball, Cubs are buzzing right now. Bullpen keeps blowing games, but Cubs otherwise look really good. I think they're beating the Diamondbacks right now 7-1. Yeah, Hap just grand slammed. I recorded it live on Snapchat because I was expecting it. Like, I could feel it coming. Bases got loaded, Wrigley got pumping, and then Hap just goes tactical nuke mode. And some kid caught the ball, which I don't go to too many baseball games, but I'm telling you, if I caught a grand slam ball at Wrigley Field, I would tell that story for the rest of my life. Like, until I died, I'd be telling that story. Wrigley's one of the best, not just like ballparks, but like stadiums in the world, let alone ballparks, let alone in America, in the world. There's so much history. It's so beautiful. It's in a great place. There's a bunch of bars and restaurants nearby. It's a tremendous place to be. If you live in Chicago, or you live in the Midwest period, or anywhere in the world, again, like I said, Wrigley is a place that you should visit. And right now is a great time to do it. Cubs are playing really well. Bullpen could use a little bit of work. I think everyone that's a Cubs fan is kind of complaining about the same thing. I'm hoping they don't blow this 7-1 lead here in the 8th inning, but that's obviously a conversation for another day, I would think, if they do that. But yeah, Cubs are also looking cool. And the other big thing that's coming up right now for me is the NFL draft. I am in like 7 fantasy leagues. Most of them are dynasty format, so you've got to keep your players every year. If you don't know what that is, it's like you're building your own franchise, like as if you're a general manager, but you've got to like draft every year. So you draft rookies and then you keep your players. So one of my teams is like definitively rebuilding. One of my teams is a dumpster fire. But I've got a lot of first round picks. I think I have 4 this year. So looking forward to seeing where everybody ends up going. In terms of like where they get drafted to. Cam Ward, Shadur Sanders, Ashton Jeanty, all these players are going to make a big deal to my team specifically. Nate in this game, he has the first and second overall pick, so he's probably going to steal some of the guys that I'm thinking about, which is going to suck. But the other thing that's cool about the NFL right now is the Patriots, my favorite football team. I know I'm kind of all over the place with Blues, Cubs, Patriots. Don't ask any questions. Maybe I'll make a video about it in the future. But yeah, Patriots, Drake May looks like the real deal. We just got Stephon Diggs, who's a little bit older, but I think he can still be a genuine contributor to a good team. You need that veteran leadership, especially if you have a bunch of young wide receivers. Our offensive line could definitely use some help, so hopefully we'll draft one of those maybe early in the first round. Things might be looking up for the Patriots. That could be really, really cool to see, especially if we maybe get some good talent in the second round. I think we have plenty of picks, so that would be super cool for us to really turn the ship around and maybe make a run in a wild card spot. I don't think we could beat the Bills like in the regular season, like to get the division, but I think we could get ahead of the Dolphins and the Jets. I really do, and that could mean a wild card spot. Miami's made it into the wild card spot a couple times this year, or not this year, but in the past couple of years. So I think the Cubs could too, or the Patriots could too. I really do. So really exciting time to be a sports fan. If you're me, if you're a fan of those three hyper specific teams. But yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about. This victory royale was super cool. I think I had a ton of kills, 17 maybe, I think it was. And yeah, overall just, I don't know, conversing. That's kind of what I've been after with these videos, is just making stuff that I like and not being worried about anything else. So if you like the video, guys, as always, please click like, subscribe, or don't. I don't care. These are more for me. Have a good day. Later.